Hello and welcome to the show. We are back here on GTA 5 for another Survive the Hunt. Yes, I'm going to be trying to survive for 24 hours of GTA 5 time while this lot of apparently incompetent... Brilliant! Well, that's one down, I guess. That's... Oh, wonderful stuff. This lot are going to try and chase me down. We are going to be starting at, let's go at 10 minutes past 7. I will have to survive for 24 hours. We'll let Stevie try and get back vaguely somewhere sensible. We have got, because this is just me this time around, we have got the pre-rule in effect this time around. Dotted around the city are 10 bright pink prees. My objective is to blow up as many of them as I can. While it doesn't give me anything, it's just the satisfaction. It's a mini-game, basically, for me to play while running away. And when I do blow up a car, it will notify those giving chase of where I am. Now, I do know where the prees are. I've been given a map, although it's a little bit difficult to see. In fact, I know where a pre is, because there's one right bloody there. I'm not allowed to blow up the cars while we're in the initial 2-minute getaway period, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm not allowed to blow up the prees in this little section, but I know where one is. We'll have to loop our way back down there at some point, because really, at the end of the day, the hunters want me to be blowing up the prees. It gives them a fairly big advantage, because when I blow them up, they're personal vehicles, and that notifies everybody where I am, or where I was at one moment in time. Now, of course, as you can see on my screen, it'll be the same for the hunters. There is no map, there is no name over players. The aim of the game here is all about stealth. It's all about sneaking around with the added challenge, I guess, for me, of having to occasionally blow up some cars. There is nothing particularly exciting spawning. I think I'm going to have to drive a Buffalo here. We will just leave this. Of course, I'm not allowed to keep in this car here. There has never been a time... I'd actually expect there to be a Buffalo if I come further forward. There's never been a time where I've gone back to this. We've technically never made a rule about going back to a car, like a personal vehicle, if at a moment in time, for example... Oh, no, don't go up the motorway. Oh, for God's sake. I want a Buffalo, because the Oracle's a pile of garbage, on the most part. This thing will do, though. Ooh, no. I've never used one of these in a Survive the Hunt. Oh, Sultans are spawning. I didn't think this was the Sultan spawn set. Apparently I was wrong. Let's use a Schwarzer. These are... Actually, this might be a bit of a dumb plan by me. The reason I say that is the Schwarzer's actually a bit of a rarer car. You don't see it all that often in multiplayer. You don't see it as much in multiplayer, shall we say. So this might have actually been a slightly silly idea. Yeah, it might have been a slightly unfortunate idea, but, well, let's say that. No, I mean, it's a good idea. Oh, there's another pink pre. I don't actually know if I'm out of my 2-minute timer. I wasn't even looking at the map. It just stumbled upon two. Fantastic. Now, of course, while I can know where the cars are, it should be, or it is important to... We're going to go? AI? Please? Oh, that's not good. If that AI's freaked out, it can't be a player car, of course, because, well, they're nowhere... They've only just been released, I should think. I should probably have wiggled my way past it, because we might actually get stuck here. Yeah, definitely should have gone that time, because we would have enough time to move forward. Anyway, I got distracted immediately. Yeah, while I have the map, actually just physically driving across the city, abiding by all the traffic laws, if I was to try and get all of these... There we go, we are going to set off this time out. Yeah, if I was to actually try and... can I get to a sticky bomb? Yes, I can. I should have wound down the window properly. We are good to blow up the first pre. Now, I am allowed to drive a little bit away, just to be out of safety. However, I'm not allowed to drive the other side of the city before blowing up the car, because, well, the whole point of it is that it is a marker, roughly, for where I am. I did actually just see a hunter drive past. When I turn this corner, that is when we're going to detonate it. My guy's dancing away. Oh, wait, I can't turn off the radio easily here, can I? Because I think the radio button is the same one that we use for that. So let's just turn the radio off. Oh, we've got bumped by a Buffalo. Oh, I forgot to call Lester. God, I'm rusty, apparently. I've got to call Lester to go off the radar so I can go and do this sneakily. Now, there's a scratch on my car, and I didn't want to have to. I like my Schwarzer. I thought I might not get bumped into by an AI car. I'll be honest with you. Okay, we've removed we've removed a wanted level, but there's a police car right there. Oh, Fuzz, don't spot me in a stolen car. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, that's a player car. Hello, Hunter. Oh, you're swapping, aren't you? You're going to go and nick the felon. There's another player car in that vicinity. They have just managed to crash into one another, so that's a good start. So they're off checking where that explosion was. I think I have been in a relatively good place. Dear God, this has been as sketchy as anything start. That is far from fun. What is that car looking for? It might just be going for... Why is it chasing down a random AI? Maybe a mugger? Did somebody set a mugger on somebody else? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them on that one. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing with the lights. I am just going to follow... Okay, weirdness went on there. I don't know why. I don't know what caused that, but some shenanigans has immediately occurred. I forgot how much more nerve-wracking this was, doing it on your own. When there's more of you, you're kind of less... I mean, there's advantages and disadvantages doing it with more of you. It's good fun doing multiplayer 1. It is a lot more nerve-wracking when you're on your own and haven't got anybody else around. I also just spotted a bright orange Lamborghini that I very, 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 very much want to drive. Stupid idea, but I want to drive an orange Lamborghini just because... I mean, it would get me away from just about everything. It would get me away from just about any vehicle they might have in pursuit. But yeah, this car is pretty damn good. I would be tempted if I could loop myself around... there's a huge risk going to repair a car. Again, there is no rule against me doing it. However, the catch is that, well, the car shops, whatever they're called, I've slightly forgotten, the custom shops, the AI will never drive past one. They'll never drive into one, which means I have to go down an alleyway that, if spotted, they will know that it is a player. And not only that, they will often head there to repair cars along the way, so it's a risk. I have just seen a Hunter in an orange Schwarzer drive off. Now, I can't drive orange cars, okay? It's not... it's not that... not that they don't spawn, they do. However, I can't drive them owing to the fact that they will be searched on the most part. If there's an orange car even doing something minutely unusual... it will be searched. Am I in a... You know what? I think I can go straight on there. There was no light to tell me I couldn't. All the AIs turned that way. Oh, bugger. Technically, I did nothing wrong, but I was doing something that the AI cars weren't doing, which might be enough for me to be searched. Okay, or maybe not. I am in the wrong lane now for where I wanted to go. I want to go... where that car's headed, so let's just merge. Let's hope no one was looking, everything is fine. What is that red thing? Okay, it's a low... like, it was a really low poly load it did over there, and it looked like the old 300ZX, the Z31? I'm trying to remember numbers and codes. Oh, no, 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 dope, bugger, no, bad. Go away! Go away!
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Oh, crap. That's really, really bloody awful. There's a blimp up in the air. Why was there a police car there? How the hell do I get out of this? Has the blimp seen? Can I run away for a minute? Where the hell? I need to put my car somewhere. I don't think the blimp was looking the right direction, but I need to survive for a minute. I definitely have to swap cars here. Oh, crap. That was a terrible piece of driving by me. No, this should keep me out of the line of sight if there is a person around. It might make it difficult for the police, but I'm more thinking here I can waste time with players not being able to find me. This is a really awkward... I also just spotted another car. I'm managing to find a lot of prees accidentally in this one. Please let that have been a minute of farting around. Lester! Assistance is required. I've got to abandon this car now. It's way too badly damaged.
Hey, which one of my skills is required?
15 seconds. Lester! Please, Lester! I know you're not always the biggest. I use your services a lot. Please! 5 seconds to go. I'm not here. I am not here. Nobody's any the wiser. Bloody police. Yes, remove wanted level.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Okay, bye-bye car. The Schwarzer was fun for about 30 seconds. Oh, I've got a massive bullet hole in my back as well. Okay, now, I am going to be a little cheeky. Let's put that on. I'm now not displaying it. I can't wear it visibly, otherwise we will be in trouble. If I'm seen, I have a feeling me on foot like this is really bad as well. I can't do anything about that. Okay, we're on foot. I have to abandon that car because it's so battered that nothing good will come from it. Oh, don't put me in an apostrophe. Oh, crap. This is not a place I want to be in here. This is not a car I want in any way, shape, or for God's sake! Literally! I could not do that worse if I bloody tried. I'd started the animation, and I don't actually know if I could have even pulled away from that one if I'd wanted to at the point, because we were already smashing the window, so I think we would have got a wanted level regardless. I'm entirely screwed in this. I've got a frosty gold car with a tyre missing. There are too many police cars around, and I desperately need an out. I need something faster than which is going to have to run. I have a horrible feeling, and I'm going to have to swap cars. This thing is a pile of junk. I mean, it's not much better, but do I have any... I don't even have a silenced gun. I think there's a way to, like, if I shoot out the window, it's quicker to break in. Something like that. Okay, now that works. We're in. Window's gone. Don't much care about it. I'm going to hide in here for a moment. This has been abysmal. Okay, we have now lost the... How on earth am I alive here? There is no way in hell I should be alive here. Please just let me out of the car park. Without the police have been more effective so far than the hunters, which is quite an impressive thing. How does one actually get out of here sensibly? How was one? This is when I leave, and there is a police car. You're a limo. For a second, I saw a black car, thought it was a police car, wanted to go and cry and hide in a car park again. I am a person. Normal. I'm not anything other than an AI going about AI business. I have a complete garbage car. Very little I can do about that currently. I can't risk another car swap, not after... Oh, that was a terrible bit of cornering as well. That's what bloody gets me after all of this. After the cataclysmically bad start. There. Oh, there's been a crash down there. Is that a hunter? In the blue car. That is what I wonder. It could well be. Kind of looks like it might have been. Let's head this way. Now, where the hell did I see the prees? There was some along this top road, I think. Oh... Right, okay. I think we can just about breathe now. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, that was definitely a hunter. That blue Oracle? Either that or there are two very equally bright blue cars cruising around. Unlikely. Not impossible. That's... I say that could be one. It's very difficult to tell because at distance sometimes... That is definitely one, let's face it, the Hellion. They definitely know something was going on. The amount of sirens, if none of them had a wanted level, the amount of sirens, generally, sirens and chaos. These freaked out AIs. That's never good. Wonder why they're freaked out. That's the question. See, I didn't hear or see anything. I really don't like it here. I really don't want to be in this part of the map. I know there are prees around this part of the map. Yeah, there's that blue car again. So the Oracle is definitely a player. No, that's not the Oracle. That's a Schwarzer with a big intercooler on the front. There is a blimp overhead. I'm in a really bad place with a not good car. How the hell do I get out of this really bad place with a not good car? I have an idea. Because technically I can go that way on a red light. Please be green. Please, just give me some green lights. We need to get out of here. And I can't go here until we have a green light. Where is that bloody blimp? And it went down. They were checking something over there. Come on. Come on, traffic lights. I need assistance now. If ever there was a time to be able to piss off, don't even think about it, you stupid AI car. Here we go. Don't be looking this way, because that AI car has been really dumb. I'm in a little bit of bother here. There's a Banshee behind. I'm almost... Like, there are times where I'm half tempted just to say, right, I'm going to nick that Banshee, and we are going to go for it. Like, it is very, very tempting just to do that, because I know they can't really keep up with the Banshee, or the Bullet, or so on, but... It might have been looking the other way. That's the thing, you don't know. I have absolutely no idea. That one over there would probably be a player and a felon. Yeah, I mean, judging by the character model, having a bright red mask would suggest... This isn't good. I can tell you that much. This is not good currently. They know something's up in this area. The worst thing is I can't do anything. I want nothing more than to just run away. I want nothing more than to put my foot down and just go. I want to cover distance. I want to cover ground. Like, all thoughts of prees are well at the back of my mind currently. I want to be as far away from this area as I possibly can be, which means avoiding traffic lights, because, yeah, going through slow intersections is really, really bad. I want to go somewhere where I can actually change my bloody car, something less obvious than this. But there we go. That was really unnecessarily nerve-wracking. I did not enjoy that one bit. I mean, the Comet would be glorious. It is very, very tempting. The thing with the sports cars is there are places where you simply can't go. Or there are places where if you go, they're going to check. And if they're going to check, they might recognise something. And you don't always really want that. It does look like the blimps got distracted by some other stuff here, which is good. You don't want a Penumbra. They're surprisingly slow from my experience. I do want a Zion, so that's what we're going to try and nick here. We're going to bring that to a halt because I just don't trust the Asterope as a getaway car. Not when... Oh! Literally, of all the times. That is why. Swapping cars any time in this is bloody dangerous. I thought we were clear, and we were not. I'm very glad I did swap, because at the end of the day, this thing here stands way more of a chance than getting away from a felon than the Asterope did. By an awful long way, this actually stands a much better chance. But swapping cars is the most dangerous thing you can do. People often wonder, asked, commented, etc., why don't swap cars more regularly? This is the reason. Swapping cars is the biggest single giveaway that you can do. I guess other than driving into bits where AI cars won't go and all that. But yeah, it is very, very dangerous. Now, that car there is going to want to try and pit maneuver me. My frame rate's having a massive tank at the moment, which isn't great. There's their helicopter I can see up in the sky. That's not really what I want. I was hoping to try and use the traffic to give trouble to the felon behind, which has kind of worked, actually. The felon has fallen a bit further back. There is something, I think, still behind me chasing. I didn't see what it was. Didn't quite have time to study it. Oh, it actually just shot the wrong way. Oh, my sneaky little turn might have been enough. The problem is I don't know if there's anything else behind. I don't know if there's anything else following me at this point. I didn't see if the chopper was still looking. I have a plan here. It's not necessarily a very good one. There is definitely... Just saw a player shoot past. Do they know what I look like? That is a really, really important question here. Because if they know what I look like, this plan may or may not work. Okay. I do not like the look of this at all. Does this work? Oh, it doesn't work how I'd hoped it would. I was really hoping that with you. Okay, I'm definitely with you.
Oh, goddamn.
Okay! Helicopter down. Helicopter is down. Do they know I did not get into here where I wanted to? They know where the chopper was. They were all around in that area. Now, the thing is that they don't know. This area is really difficult to navigate. That's what I'm counting on here. I'm counting on that me being on foot is going to be really difficult to track inside all of this. I'm counting on Lester. Lester, buddy, I need your help now more than ever. I really, really need your help because I have to get rid of the police before I get into a gunfight again.
Hey, what's going on?
Remove wanted
I
level.
take
Go
it
away.
This isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're
Where the
in
hell do
trouble
I go
and you
from
need my
here?
help. No problem.
How do I get out of here? That is a good, very, very, very good question. Is that buffalo that I very much like the look of? Here we go. Now the cops are about. Is there any players about? Oh, don't nick the car with the police around. The best news here is I've got rid of a chopper. I genuinely don't know if that car saw me. I don't like being on foot. Being on foot here is really difficult. This is the best plan I've had. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if they even spot the comet. This is gold. Oh, oh, game. You wonderful, wonderful, generous GTA 5 game. Thank you. Thank you for bestowing upon me a comet. I think that's a player there, but I don't give a crap. You will not catch the comet. Not with your buffalo. Not with your buffalo, no matter what you want to try. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. Flee! They've lost their helicopter. They've lost one of their most useful tools as hunters. They have a blimp, but that is it now, and I have the fastest car I could possibly hope for at this given time. They've got police issues. I do as well. That's less of my concern, though. Now, we're going to need some twisty bits here. I can't purely outrun them in straight line speed. I mean, I could give them trouble in straight line speed, but I can't run from them forever in a straight line. Here, they will be closer matched to me. It's the corners where they're just not going to match this comet. Now, I don't know. I don't think I could have actually blended in escaping that area. That area was so hot, having taken down the chopper, that there's no way in hell I could have gone to sneaking around, blending in up there. So I think it was probably the best idea, because I'm pretty sure that car even saw me leave the little area I was in. Like, that's just asking for too much trouble. These police are a real issue. I should have used the turn a blind eye more, but I can't really do much. Now I've got to try and worry about not crashing, seeing if I've had the 5-minute cooldown, which I'm pretty sure I haven't yet.
I take it this isn't a social call.
How long have I got? 2 minutes.
Okay, keep in touch.
How can I go to lose the cops? Because I can't. The thing is, I can't now slow down and try and be sneaky in some regards, because if I do, the police might come and shoot me, which is actually a real concern as well. I don't want them to shoot out, because they'll shoot out a tyre, and that's bad news for me. Where can I go where they won't? And there's still a yellow car behind. Because like, this is the thing, if I stop and swap cars, that's all well and good, but I'm still got a wanted level, and the police are still going to get in the way. Oh, the yellow car just got absolutely murdered by the cop! Brilliant. Well done, police. Maybe I do want police after me. Only when I'm in the midst of a big chase. Yeah, I was never really far enough away to lose them. That is the problem there. And I've been slow because I've been looking at the phone trying to call Lester and sort out the fuzz and everything. And that blue car, I think it's a Schwarzer. That's not a slow vehicle. That is not a slow vehicle whatsoever. Let's dive back down this way. I would go and blow up the pre around here. However, that's asking for trouble, really. It's very, very difficult to do the drive-by sticky bombing. Oh, they have got the blimp up involved in this. Yeah, I really want to get rid of the police first, and deal with the police first, then deal with the pursuing cars, if you like. Pursuing cars, pursuing blimps, etc. Yeah, one thing at a time, really. I can't deal with everything. Where is that? Yeah, if we get into the city, they actually match me for straight line speed better than I thought. But if we get into the city proper, my cornering ability is just too much for them to be able to do anything about, really. I cannot shake the police. The problem is that, of course, this car is more than capable of losing the cops. Oh, it has actually now done it. God for that. Have they got anyone on me? I don't know if they do. But we saw, well, you just saw a minute ago when I was not immediately on it. They kind of have a rough idea. Where the hell do I ditch this car? I know where I could try. Do I try and go for a quick swap? But if I do, what do I go in? Do I try and abandon it in a car park? Do I stay in the Comet for any length of time? Nope. And that's the problem. That is, yeah, I was... Oh! Brazen drove into the petrol station! Brilliant! Brazen has taken themselves out on the petrol station. That is a first! Now, oh, for God's sake, those bloody police cars. The police have been the biggest hindrance in this. I mean, I would swap out of this car. I've not even had time to contemplate that. That was, I mean, I had maybe a few seconds to decide what the hell to do with my car. But really not enough. Now, I'm trying to think, what way are they expecting me to leave this area? Because we are now at a dead end. I don't really like going up here for a number of reasons, but because there's only 2 or 3 exits out of here, and the Pellion's still relatively close, what am I going to do here? They're all on that other side of the road, so I'm not going to go that way. Whoa! Uh-oh! I actually wanted to not take this turning, but we're going up here because I lost the back end on my own. Definitely didn't want to take this way. This Spaghetti Junction has got cars going every which way, and I think, thankfully for me, no one really knows which turning quite leads where, so everyone's got lost and everyone's messing around. Whoa! That bump. Okay, we've basically just done a big loop there. I've at least lost the police. I'm about to go and get them again, because there are police cars over there. Ignore me! I am good citizen! I say, doing 100, flying across a field. If someone else wants to go drive into the petrol station, be my guest. It was very entertaining. Whoop! Hello, wall. That's fine. We'll just ping off with that one. Lights, go. Turn off. Did they see me go this way? That's the thing I don't know at this stage. I could go on a bike, but that would mean having to now try and swap vehicles. I don't know where they last saw me. I don't know where the Hellion was as I dove around there. I don't know whether it crashed into something. I don't know where it went, pretty much. Could I go... Do they have a blimp up? I don't think so. Now, here is an idea. We're going for... Oh, no. Okay, we're going to go for stealing whatever car happens to be in front of us here. Cause chaos on the motorway, nick a car. Okay, we have now been hit, which is less than ideal. The Comet can stay on the motorway. Now, I went for a swap under a bridge in case there was a blimp, and it... I could see if it was in visual range. I don't think there was a blimp in visual range there, so I think we're good. There is a hunter behind me. I actually have to get off the motorway as well, because we're going towards the edge of where I should be in this. Christ. I think that white car is a hunter as well. Bloody hell, they joined the motorway not at the right place to see the Comet, which is very helpful. There's the blimp. Now, they could well be chasing after a black Comet. Now, this is something that does happen from time to time. Is rarer, but does happen. And especially easier to have happen on a motorway, for example, where they see a black Comet and they've lost mine. And because it's on the motorway, it might be going quite quickly. So they end up chasing it for a little bit and then realise too late that it isn't me. And if enough of them get distracted by this, they can actually have a really tough time. Or yes, they have a tough time. That's the chase over, basically. If enough of them have got distracted, they lose such a lead on me that I'm then back to being a ghost. We are good. We've done what we needed to. There's a bloody pre there as well. No, 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 no. AI car, you know what? I'm going to do something weird, and I'm going to just shuffle back. You do whatever the hell you want, AI. You park there. I won't actually get seen because we're under a bridge by the blimp. And the blimp's the biggest concern for being seen in this sort of thing. There is a pre by that police station. Great. I'm not going to be blowing that one up. I was heading down this way because I wanted to have a crack at blowing up the abandoned truck. It does look like... Maybe one of the hunters had a truck at one point. It does look like... They did. I'm going for the initial... Oh, that was actually a green light. Never mind. I just saw the blue car. I got distracted looking at the blue car as well. This has gone horribly for blowing up prees, but time-wise we are actually not all that far away. I'll say that. Oh, bloody hell. I don't even know if I want to blow up a pre. Like, I'm not going to beat my record. I do want to blow up a pre just because it's fun. They're a big pre. It's fun to blow up a big player, regardless of what on earth is going on with the rest of the game mode. And I should nick one of the bikes I've seen about. Ultimate getaway. It will be better. In fact, this is a horrible... Like, the pre-location here is really annoying because to blow it up, you either drive the direction I am and get stuck in a dead end almost, or you... no, actually I could get away with it by going towards, like, is it Elysian Isle or whatever the damn place is called? I think I can get away with there. I'm not actually sure. I know this lane here goes straight on as well. Cool. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll call Leicester, we'll blow the pre up, I'll head towards Elysian Isle. They won't expect me to go that way, they'll expect me to loop back around. There is that Schwartz. I was inching forward. Wait, what's going on beside me? Something weird's happened. The guy got out of his car. And that's not a carjacking either. Really weird. What on earth went on there? Sure. Okay. Yeah, so if I blow up the pre, head towards Elysian Isle, they won't think I've gone that way. They'll expect me to have looped my way back outwards. Because, yeah, the general difficulty here is you either go straight down to... I could even go down towards the docks. They'll never expect me to have gone down towards the docks. But the docks is 100% a dead end, and if I do that... then I have to come back out. Oh, no. Oh, come on now. I'm going to have to take a slightly illegal U-turn. U-turn? Right turn here. Please don't be a car around. Right, we want to do... Cops turn a blind eye. We want to go... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We want to go there. And then we want to drive off. I'm hoping no one's around to see what I'm about to do. And then we will do that. Right. Okay, job's a good one, and then we're going to head down this way, and then we will loop ourselves out back across the train bridge, back over that way. Actually, it's a little close to where they would be heading this direction. I can't do much about it, really, because I don't want to drive all the way down to the bottom of the island here, because when you do that, then you really get yourself, you are penned in. So at least this way is a sense. That's a terrible corner by me. I was busy pondering other thoughts. Yeah, now at least this way keeps us vaguely moving. I thought it was a lot further to get onto the bridge than this. I misjudged. That's fine. We're okay. The Zion is blending in well enough. There is, by the looks of it, a hunter car behind me I've just seen, which is a little bit disconcerting. It might be an AI. No, it's just an AI. I thought it was moving swifter than it was, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to be a hunter in a panto, I can tell you that much. Oh, there's adding your own Jaws-based / blimp version of... We need some sort of theme tune for whenever you see a blimp, especially when you see a blimp sneaking behind a building. I feel like that is especially peculiar. I bet they're searching... I don't know. Is that the right road? I think that's the road heading out of the docks, and I bet... Oh, that's... Oh, no, I can be on this bit here. I think? I don't actually know if I could or not there. A bit of a weird road. markings. Anyway, I think they're really scouring that road they expect me to be on. And I think I might have played a blinder in this one. I think I have done this the right way. Rare for me, I know. I will be the first to hold my hands up and say I don't always make the best decisions. It's very difficult in the heat of battle, so to speak. But I think they're searching that road, which is why I had to... I say why I had to, why I wanted to go Elysian Isle. I guess I could have also gone left and gone out around the back of the docks, which you don't tend to do all that often. Because I don't tend to go that way. They tend not to search that way, for example. Oh, come on then. The only good news is the AIs do that sort of dopey thing all the time as well. Yeah, there's no sign of a chopper. No sign of a chopper or blimp or any other vehicle-based shenanigans around me. I think we might have got out of that area very nicely. Ooh, we are heading towards the airport, is the road I think it is? We can... Does that take me... Yeah, that takes me back towards the city. We are at completely the wrong place. Completely the wrong place to be able to go and get the other prees. They're all the other side of the map, basically. Which, I mean, isn't helpful. Particularly, we don't have all that long to survive here. We've got, what, 6 hours and 10 minutes to go? Which is almost survivable chase if I have a good enough car. This is close to being a good enough car for a 6-hour chase. Although, the car can be great. It's up to me whether I make a mistake or not. There is a blimp there. I was going to go that way, but I figured, why would I go and put myself in a slightly iffy position if I can help it? I can help it. I can turn this way instead. I think the blimp might still loop. The way the blimp was heading is heading towards the airport, which is where I'm heading towards now. So I might still cross paths with it. However, I'm okay going in this direction for now. I'm okay heading in this direction for now. It keeps me relatively secluded, keeps me relatively hidden, just for longer, basically. Don't think it headed towards the airport. I spent more time at the airport in this bloody one than I have normally. Occasionally we'll drive through, but that's about it. I could try to get the subway. The subway's a little bit of a... If there is a scenario in which I find myself fleeing down the subways and so on, and there is a train at the right point, I will potentially go on it. It's very... I've done it once, I think, on a very early Survive the Hunt. However, I feel that just going to sit in the subway station to wait for a train is a bit cheating. We have a rule on this, kind of a gentleman's agreement, if you will, that, of course, I'm not allowed to camp. This is a big city. I could put my character somewhere and it'd be a very, very boring video, so, of course, I'm not allowed to camp around the city. I mean, if I turned this into a game mode, I would have it set in such a way, in fact, a proper game, I'd have it set so that there was a ping if you stayed still for too long. But we have a gentleman's agreement whereby I won't go and do that. And I feel like sitting in the subway for 2 game hours while I wait for a train is a little bit borderline on that whole thing. We are going to get spat out. Try to look if I can get another pre easily. Don't look at the map and drive. That's the other thing. Like, so the other downside to the map is I might get distracted looking at that and not pay full attention to what's going on in the game. I think we are going to struggle actually to get to another pre, even just like normal driving wise, because of the distance we're at. There might be a couple I can get to, but it's a long old trek in the remaining time. We'll give it a try though. The blimp's high up in the air as well. I don't think that knows where anything is currently. I think that it probably has a rough idea. It has a rough idea where I was about 5 minutes ago when we blew up a pre, but that's all it knows. So they're trying to figure out, okay, what route might I have taken? What route may I have done leaving that area? They covered the main route that they thought. The blimp is now... Maybe they thought I could have used Elysian Isle. That's not impossible. Maybe they've just spotted a car acting weird. Now, this is where everything went horribly wrong for Ross not so long ago.
You uncreative piece of shit!
There's a lot of weirdness. I'm going to try and use all of this weirdness to my advantage, though, because they've all got to deal with weirdness. I'm really hoping the police don't ping me here, because Because, yeah, the AIs aren't really knowing what to do with that blimp around. We are still good to go. Police. Please cause some chaos. I have a feeling that AI trying to overtake me might have given me away. That is the problem here. There is a lot of AI shenanigans currently going on, and I don't like that. Police car left at the right time. No, the police car might turn around to see that. I might be in trouble here. I think I am in trouble here. The AIs are farting around and causing us grief. Right, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to give them the time to get more cars in. Were they even watching? What? Somebody found my car. Oh, the poor Bentley. What did it ever do to them? I don't even think they were paying a blind bit of attention there. What? How? How on earth did... No, what? Fine, you know what? I'm going back to sneaking. Screw it. That's... Okay. Stupid. Unbelievably lucky moment. There is no way I should have survived that. You would just... I mean, you know, when they're sat in the third-person camera, if they're spinning the camera around, they might not notice. You know, the camera might be looking back, and you wouldn't know. It definitely looked like one of the new cars was behind me, and that looked like that was prattling around. And I say prattling around, but it looked like it was doing something. So, maybe that was looking the wrong direction. Well, which have been wiped out by the Hellion. I need a new car now. Oh, bugger me. This game, this has been a ridiculous survive the hunt so far. The problem now I've got is I have a scratch. Now, the scratch is legit. Like, there's nothing my fault to do with a big ding on the side of my car, but people will check if they see a car with a scratch. So I have to swap my car, but I don't want to swap it quickly. You saw what happened last. I quickly. I don't want to swap it, you know, easily, because that's when you get caught. Especially in a busy part of the city. I really want a nice, quiet bit to go in. Is there any nice, quiet bit? I don't think up this part of the map there is, really. Like, car parks are glorious, or the alleyways, or something like that. It's glorious if I can find one. If I can find a car in one of them. Like, I think there's a car park somewhere about. Problem is, though, do I swap? Do I go for a car that might be slower? Or do I say, no, I'd rather be in this and spotted in a damaged car than give up my car for a slow one, if that makes sense. Maybe what we do here is, if it looks clear, which it does, I think we're just going to have to go. I don't really want to do this. I hate hot swapping on the street. I feel like it's a big risk, but the scratches and dent size on that car was quite substantial. Oh, bugger! 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 There were too many around! No, don't tell me you thought I was just an AI getting freaked out. No way. That Hellion has gone the wrong way. Oh, this bloody luck. It won't last. How long have we got? Luck, I just need you to hold. A couple more hours. Okay? A couple more hours is all I need from you in this. The Hellion was too busy doing its own thing. Oh crap! I'm gonna go through the lights. You know what? I am gonna. We've got no prees. Like, there have been none. There's been two. I was trying to get more, but the way this has panned out, it's been. I have not even been able to loop myself towards any. We're on the motorway. The motorway is safe. 2 hours remain here. Do not get caught. Now, do not do something stupid. We'll just sit on the motorway. There is something behind me. Either that or it's just a lagging in car. There is the blimp. It's searching. I saw a hunter on the bridge as well, just shoot across in the wrong direction. The motorway is good. The motorway gets me a long way in as little time as possible. This can get me to the other side of the city, and they won't be able to track me. They don't know what I'm driving. They may well have found my abandoned Zion, although they don't necessarily know that it was abandoned by me. Of course, the hunters do swap vehicles, while a couple of them may have their own personal cars. They fancy having something with a flashy liveries or red lights. A lot of them, of course, their personal vehicles are being used as the prees to explode, so they will often swap cars. So you might not actually think much of an AI vehicle, an abandoned car on the road, just because it happens sometimes with this. It is a thing that you will come across. I do want to probably be in this lane. I don't know whether I want to sit behind a scooter, but oh, this is the lane that merges. Funny, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Now we sit in traffic. Weirdly, I'm kind of okay with traffic. Kind of, though. Only kind of. We're down to an hour now. This could possibly even be enough for me to survive if they spot me. That was a hunter car. That white Oracle. I've seen it around a few times now. I'm going to go up here. This was the plan always. Was always to head up this direction, because this then gets me into the city. It keeps me out of trouble. As again, we're talking as much as I possibly can. We're minimizing risks. We are trying to keep the heart rate under control. God damn. How long have we got? An hour. It is an hour of game time. The Buffalo would be good to run for that. Hell, I'd probably be unlucky if I got caught within that hour. It's about 2 minutes of game time. Would be an hour. There is a police machine. Oh, no, 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 no. Bloody AI arsehole. I know you're waiting. Oh, I forgot. The downside of this bit here is the junction is piss poor for the AIs to negotiate, because it's only a stop for us lot, and they tend to get confused by the stops. So, well, they can sit there and wait for ages if there's any sign of trouble. So, look, we're fine. We're clear. We're through the next one. Please, AI card, do not do something stupid back there. Bloody hell. Come on. No, don't watch the time. You watch the time. What is it? The old... Oh, I've got music going as well. Blimpy McBlimps a lot. He's having a look. Hello, Blimpy. Nothing to see here. Nothing to report. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on going. Don't do anything stupid now. We are down to 20 minutes remaining, and that is all. There is the new car. The Hellion is around. Oh, for God's sake. Really? You're going to choose that moment there, AI. You're going to choose that moment when the pissing cars are right on top of me. That, you know what? There's no point risking it. There is no point even running the risk, because there is 5 minutes of game time remaining. That is all I need to do. That is all I need to survive. I don't even think they get their cars turned around in time to give chase in this one. The Buffalo is going to run through the next couple of intersections. I can just run flat out. It just makes the most ground over the cars. It doesn't matter! We are victorious! We have survived the hunt! It was an absolutely mad one. It was an absolutely mad one. Oh, how we got away. How we got away with some of the shenanigans that they... Well, I say that they tried, that ended up occurring around me. I will never know, to be honest with you. There is no way we should have. There is absolutely no way we should have. The Hellion caused us chaos, but never actually spotted us, really. So, there we go. It was only... The sad thing, it was only 2 prees. That's the sad thing. There was only 2 prees exploded in all of that. Had there been more, that would have been nice. Now, Stinty, you can kill me now, but it will not matter. The game is done. We are victorious in Survive the Hunt 17. I took out a helicopter. Not quite the way I expected to do it either. It was only a few bullets, but that's the danger that the helicopter faces. As I said, I can be quite dangerous on foot, especially against a low-flying chopper, when we were playing a fairly clever strategy in that one. Yeah, we did it. Sadly, not as good on the pre-front. Not as good on the pre-front. Is that a guy who has tried... I don't know if that's the strategy. I bet it is. There was a strategy once, just a brief behind-the-scenes bit before we end. There was a strategy once of drive a green F620 in the hope that well, the blimp's gone. A satisfactory end, I think you will find. Yeah, there was a strategy, drive a green F620 in the hope that because I like the car, I might carjack it. Hasn't never worked, and I never would, but I like the thought. Yeah, what a game. What a fantastic, fantastic game that one was. We did it. It was unbelievably lucky. Sketchy in places. Not as many pre's as I would have liked. However, with the chases that we had and where we ended up, we were severely limited by what we could do. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.